They found it in a Mexican mine, a skull unlike any other, and it rewrote human history. The year was 1930. Deep in a mining tunnel near Chihuahua, Mexico, a young woman made a discovery that would echo through decades, sparking debates that continue to this very day. She uncovered not one but two skeletal remains, a conventional adult human, and beside it, something profoundly different. Something that defied easy explanation. This second skull, small and oddly shaped, sat mostly forgotten for over 60 years. It was tucked away, a curio in a family's possession, until it resurfaced in the late 1990s. That's when a man named Lloyd Pye, a writer and researcher known for his interest in alternative theories, became its unlikely champion. Pye, alongside a team of independent researchers, proposed a radical idea. This wasn't just another human skull. He argued it represented a new, perhaps even extraterrestrial, species. He called it the Starchild skull, and his claims propelled it from obscurity into the international spotlight, igniting a firestorm of controversy. At first glance, the Starchild skull is undeniably peculiar. Its cranium is significantly larger than a typical human's, with notably flatter eye orbits and an absence of brow ridges. The bone itself feels different, too unusually thin, yet remarkably dense and hard, almost porcelain-like in places. These physical anomalies immediately set it apart. Traditional scientific consensus, however, offered a much more grounded explanation: hydrocephalus. This condition, where cerebrospinal fluid accumulates in the brain, can cause severe cranial deformation. It's a devastating illness, and its effects on skull shape are well documented throughout medical history. But Pye and his supporters pointed to other features they believed couldn't be explained by hydrocephalus alone. They claimed the skull's bone composition was fundamentally different, containing unknown fibers and a resilience that defied normal human osteology. This was a crucial point in their argument. They also highlighted the mandible and maxilla, the jawbones, which appeared to be entirely human. This led Pye to suggest a hybrid origin, a creature with human-like facial features but an impossibly alien cranium. A being born of two worlds, perhaps. To truly understand the Starchild, scientific analysis was essential. In the early 2000s, DNA testing was performed, extracting mitochondrial DNA from the skull. The results were clear. The mitochondrial DNA was unequivocally human. Specifically, it belonged to haplogroup C, common in indigenous populations of the Americas. This finding was a significant blow to the extraterrestrial hypothesis. Mitochondrial DNA is passed down maternally, and its human origin strongly suggested a human mother. For many scientists, this was the definitive answer. The Starchild was a human child, albeit one with severe deformities. However, the Starchild proponents weren't deterred. They argued that only mitochondrial DNA was tested, not nuclear DNA, which contains genetic material from both parents. They believed nuclear DNA could still reveal non-human origins, a genetic signature of its supposed alien father. Further tests were conducted. In 2011, a dental expert examined the skull's teeth, concluding they were consistent with a child between 4, 5, and 5 years old. The wear patterns and eruption stages matched those of a human child, further supporting the terrestrial origin. Yet the unique bone structure remained a sticking point for Starchild advocates. They claimed the bone was thinner and lighter than human bone, but also much harder. This apparent contradiction fueled their belief that it wasn't just hydrocephalus. Skeptics countered that hydrocephalus, especially when severe and chronic, can indeed alter bone density and thickness. The skull might be expanded, making the bone appear thinner, while mineral deposition could make it feel harder. The human body, when facing extreme conditions, adapts in unexpected ways. One of the most compelling arguments against the alien hypothesis came from forensic anthropologist Dr. John Ubelaker. After extensive examination, he concluded that the skull exhibited all the hallmarks of a human suffering from hydrocephalus and possibly other congenital disorders. He noted the skull's overall shape, the position of the foramen magnum, the opening at the base of the skull where the spinal cord connects, and the cranial capacity. All fell within the range of human variation, albeit at the extreme end due to pathology. Despite this, the Starchild project, led by Lloyd Pye until his passing in 2013, continued to seek definitive proof of its non-human nature. They focused on microstructural analysis, searching for genetic markers that might indicate an unknown species. In 2016, a study published in the journal PLOS One examining similar cases of deformed ancient skulls further reinforced the hydrocephalus explanation. These other skulls, found in various archaeological sites, showed similar patterns of expansion and thinning, all attributed to human pathologies. The tragic reality is that throughout history, children born with severe congenital conditions often faced short and difficult lives. The Starchild, if human, would have been one such child, cared for by its community, its unique appearance a source of wonder or perhaps fear, but ultimately a human life. The mystery, however, still holds a certain allure. The human mind craves the extraordinary, the possibility of something beyond our current understanding. And the Starchild's skull, with its unsettling appearance, taps directly into that deep-seated desire for the unknown. It raises uncomfortable questions about what constitutes human and how we categorize anomalies. Is it merely a medical curiosity, or does it hint at a deeper, more complex story of our origins, or even our encounters with other beings? The scientific community, by and large, has settled on the Starchild being a human with extreme hydrocephalus. The DNA evidence, the dental analysis, and the comparison to other pathological skulls present a compelling case for a tragic but terrestrial origin. Yet the story of the Starchild's skull continues to captivate. It serves as a powerful reminder of how readily we seek to explain the unexplainable, often projecting our hopes and fears onto the mysteries we uncover. It's a testament to our enduring fascination with what lies beyond. Whether a macabre hoax, a missing link, or simply a profoundly anomalous human, the Starchild's skull remains a poignant artifact, whispering tales of ancient lives and the endless quest for answers. If you've ever wondered about the mysteries hidden in plain sight, you'll want to uncover the secrets of the ancient Nazca lines in our next video.